The last rays of sunlight painted the sky over Saqqara in hues of orange and purple as the evening breeze whispered tales of centuries past. High above, perched atop the highest step of the Great Pyramid, a solitary figure stood silhouetted against the fading light. He was weathered and old, his face a roadmap of wrinkles etched by the desert sun and wind. This was Thothmes, the keeper of the sacred texts, and he was waiting for a miracle. For weeks, the skies had been troubled, the river Nile capricious, and the Pharaoh's daughter, Nefru, remained mysteriously ill. The priests had diagnosed her ailment as a curse, one that only Imhotep, the divine architect, could break. And tonight was the night when the spirits were said to be most receptive to pleas. Now, as the last sliver of the sun dipped below the horizon, Thothmes began his vigil, his eyes fixed on the pyramid, hoping for a sign, a message from the spirit of Imhotep. And then suddenly, as if in answer to his prayers, a single star appeared, blazing brightly in the eastern sky. It was a comet, an omen of change and renewal. But more importantly, it was Imhotep's sign. With renewed hope, Thothmes descended the pyramid steps, eager to share the good news with the pharaoh. Meanwhile, deep within the labyrinthine passages beneath the step pyramid, a different kind of magic was taking place. Djoser lay on his deathbed, his mind sharp despite his frail body. As the first king of the third dynasty, he had ruled over Egypt for over 40 years, leaving behind a legacy of temples, trade routes, and unprecedented peace. But now his time had come. He summoned his son and heir, Khufu, and his most trusted advisor, Imhotep, the architect. The king's voice, though weak, resonated with authority. "My son," he said, handing over a scepter, "you shall inherit my kingdom. And you, Imhotep, your wisdom has guided me through many a crisis. I trust you will serve my successor as you have served me." With the transfer of power complete, Djoser closed his eyes, ready to join the ancestors. Imhotep, his face etched with sorrow, stepped forward and uttered a prayer, invoking Anubis, the god of the afterlife, to guide the pharaoh's soul. Then, as the first rays of dawn touched the horizon, Djoser breathed his last, leaving behind a kingdom on the brink of a new era. In the years that followed, Djoser's legacy was cemented. Not only did he usher in the age of the pyramids, his association with Imhotep turned the architect into a demigod, forever linked to Djoser in the annals of Egyptian history. So while the comet blazed its path across the night sky, little did it know it was part of a cosmic dance that had been choreographed millennia ago. The stars themselves seemed to align to pay homage to the architects of a new Egypt. As we look back at the life of Djoser, it's essential to understand the context in which he rose to power. Egypt in the 27th century BC was a land on the cusp of greatness, yet unaware of the heights it was about to reach. Djoser's predecessors had laid the foundation, but it was Djoser who inherited a kingdom poised on the edge of transformation. When Djoser took the throne, Egypt was a land brimming with potential, rich in natural resources and strategically positioned at the crossroads between Africa, Asia, and Europe. The fertile banks of the Nile had already sustained some of the earliest and largest settlements in human history. Agriculture flourished, trade routes stretched across the known world, and the people lived under the benevolent rule of the nomarchs, local officials who ensured order and prosperity. Djoser inherited all this bounty, but with it came a responsibility to maintain stability and growth. The task was daunting, especially considering the turbulent history of the region. Prior to Djoser's reign, Egypt had been plagued by internal strife and external threats. But Djoser, with his charisma and strategic brilliance, managed to unify the disparate regions of Egypt under one banner, bringing an end to the first dynasty that had ruled. Since the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt around 3100 BC. By doing so, Djoser created a solid foundation upon which to build his legacy. He established Memphis as the new capital, a central hub from which he could effectively manage his vast empire. His reign marked the beginning of what historians would later call the Old Kingdom, a period often referred to as the Age of the Pyramids. But Djoser's vision extended far beyond mere territorial control. He wanted to transform Egypt into a powerhouse of culture, trade, and innovation. Under his guidance, temples were built, trade routes expanded, and Egyptian influence spread across the known world. But perhaps his most enduring legacy was the architectural marvel that still stands today, the Great Pyramid of Giza. It was a testament to his ambition, a symbol of his power, and a mausoleum for his eventual burial. However, as with any ruler of great ambition, Djoser's story was not without its challenges and controversies. The famine inscriptions, a series of edicts carved into the walls of several pyramids during the Old Kingdom, tell a grim tale of hardship and desperation during Djoser's reign. These inscriptions depict a pharaoh struggling to feed his people, caught in a battle against the elements and fate itself. They provide a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most powerful rulers and the capricious nature of the gods. Yet Djoser persevered. He worked tirelessly to find solutions to the crisis, devising innovative methods of farming and distribution and reaching out to neighboring kingdoms for aid. It was during these dark days that Djoser's true character shone through. He didn't cower in the face of adversity. Instead, he faced his challenges head-on, drawing strength from his beliefs and the support of his people. But the famine was only one chapter in Djoser's story. There were other challenges too: political rivals, social unrest, and external threats. Yet Djoser met each of these with the same tenacity and determination. He forged alliances, quelled rebellions, and defended his borders with unwavering resolve. Through it all, he remained steadfast in his belief in the divine mandate of kingship, the concept that pharaohs were chosen by the gods to rule over Egypt. This belief, along with his deep connection to the architect Imhotep, helped him navigate the treacherous waters of politics and warfare. In fact, it was Imhotep who truly made Djoser's reign exceptional. Their partnership was a masterclass in governance, a study in how two brilliant minds can achieve what one could not. Together, they reshaped Egypt, making it a beacon of culture, trade, and architectural innovation. It was under their joint rule that the Great Pyramid of Giza was built, a monument to their shared vision and a lasting testament to their legacy. Djoser's story reminds us that leadership is not merely about power or prestige. It's about service, innovation, and resilience. In the face of adversity, Djoser didn't just survive, he thrived, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe and wonder thousands of years later. And let us not forget Imhotep, whose contributions were equally vital. His genius as an architect, his wisdom as a counselor, and his role in shaping the spiritual landscape of ancient Egypt make him an essential part of Djoser's story and Egypt's history. As we delve deeper into Djoser's life and accomplishments, we'll uncover more fascinating tales, from his efforts to revive traditional cults to his patronage of the arts and sciences. We'll witness the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the world's 7 wonders, and explore the enigmatic nature of Imhotep, whose contributions to Egyptian society were as vast as they were innovative. So join us as we embark on this journey through time, uncovering the secrets of an era that shaped the course of human history. Discover the triumphs and challenges of Djoser's reign, the brilliance of Imhotep's designs, and the complexities of a civilization that continues to captivate our imagination. You won't want to miss a single moment of this epic saga. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate the significance of the comet's appearance over Saqqara. It wasn't just a random celestial event. It was a sign, a celestial endorsement of Djoser's rule and the changes he was bringing to Egypt. The stars themselves seemed to be aligning, signaling the dawning of a new era. And so, as we continue our exploration of Djoser's life, keep an eye on the skies. You never know when the cosmos might offer a glimpse into the past. The sands of Saqqara hold countless secrets, and among them are the final resting place of King Djoser and the enigma surrounding his burial. While the Step Pyramid still stands as a testament to his legacy, the exact location of his mummy remains a mystery. Looters in search of treasure stripped the pyramid of many of its riches over the centuries, and it's possible they also disturbed the pharaoh's final resting place. Despite extensive excavations in the area, Djoser's mummy has never been found. The story doesn't end there. Legends speak of secret tombs and hidden chambers, of elaborate burial grounds concealed from the eyes of the world. Could Djoser's remains be lying somewhere beneath the sands of Saqqara, waiting to be discovered? Or did the looters succeed in their quest, leaving nothing but empty chambers where once a pharaoh's spirit rested? As we continue to explore the life and legacy of Djoser, we'll keep an eye out for clues, for any piece of evidence that might lead us to the missing monarch. Who knows? Maybe one day the mystery of Djoser's burial will be solved, bringing closure to centuries of speculation and giving the first king of the Old Kingdom the peace that eluded him in death. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. As we wrap up our exploration of Djoser's life and reign, we want to hear from you. What surprised you the most about the life and legacy of Egypt's first great pharaoh? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating historical tales. Until next time, keep an eye on the skies. You never know when the stars might align to reveal the secrets of the past.